Hi students, the fifth question is, in a classroom, four friends are seated at the points A, comma, B, comma, C and D as shown in the figure 7.8. We don't have figure over here, I will show. Champa and Chameli walk into the class, and after observing for a few minutes, Champa asks Chameli, "Don't you think ABCD is a square?" Chameli disagrees. Using distance formula, find which of them is correct. Now I will show the diagram. Um, do you see one diagram here? Fifth question. Here we have A, B, C, D. We have four positions. We have 4 points. See, the first point is A. Then how to find the exact location? Nothing but the coordinate of A. Here we have two axes. One x-axis, horizontal axis, y-axis, vertical axis, right? So the A point is 8. See, the x point is A. Means the y is 4. Means 3, comma 4. And B position is x is 6 and y is 7. And C is x is 9 and y point is 4, and D location is x is 6, y is 1. Okay, these are the 4 points with exact positions. Now we have to find we have to prove that is it square or not. Okay guys, so the location of A, B, C, D, so we'll write over here. So the location of A point is, I'm writing here, A is 3, comma 4, and B is 6, comma 7, and C is 9, comma 4, and finally D is 6, comma 1. So now we have 4 positions, 4 points, A, B, C, and D. Now just we have to prove is that square or not. So before we prove that, we should know the properties of square. Then what are the properties of square? In a square, all the 4 sides are equal. Means side AB is equal to side BC and CD and AD. These 4 sides are equal. And along with that, the diagonals also equal. Let's draw. Let me draw rough diagram. Yeah, here I am drawing. Just roughly I am drawing. It might not. This is letter A, B, C, D. Means the all sides AB, BC, CD, AD, all 4 sides must be equal. Along with that, we have two diagonals, BD and AC. These two diagonals also must be equal. If these points satisfy these two conditions, then it is a square. Okay. So further we have to find the distance, right? Okay. First one we start with the AB. And the distance formula I'll write. So distance under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So here as I'm changing the sides now, the points will change, like x1 x2 and y1 y2 will be changing accordingly. Okay, so first I'm taking AB. It is a quite lengthy, but it is easy. AB. So A is a 3, comma 4 and B is a 6, comma 7. So apply directly formula. Okay. If you take AB, right, this is x1 y1 and x2 y2. 6 minus 3, 6 minus 3 whole square plus and 7 minus 4 whole square. So I can write like 6 minus 3 3 square means 9, and 7 minus 4 it is 3, again 3 square it is 9. So I can write 9 plus 9 18. So 18 I can write as 3 root 2. Okay, now let me find BC. BC, B point become x1 y1 and C point become x2 y2. So applying the formula directly. So here 9 minus 6 and 4 minus 7 whole square. Here 9 minus 6 it is 3 square, and 4 minus 7 it is minus 3 minus obviously. Okay, so here 3 square is 9, again minus 3 square is 9, so 9 plus 9 it is 18. So again we can write 18 as a 3 root 2. Fine. Now CD distance. In CD points 9 comma 4 becomes x1 y1, and 6 comma 1 becomes x2 y2. So here 6 minus 9 whole square and 1 minus 4 whole square is equal to, I can write just here, under root 6 minus 9 obviously minus 3 square means 9. I'm writing 1 minus 4 it is minus 3 square also it is 9. Again 9 plus 9 18 under root 18. So I can write 3 root 2. So let's check for the last side, that is AD, I can say. So in AD, D point becomes x1 y1 and A point becomes x2 y2. So 3 minus 6 and 4 minus 1 whole square. So 3 minus 6 it is minus 3 whole square, and 4 minus 1 3 square, 3 square 9 and 9 18. So I can write 3 root 2. So side AB, side BC and CD and AD, you can observe 3 root 2, 3 root 2, 3 root 2, 3 root 2, all sides are equal. We have one more condition, just we have to prove diagonals also having same length, means equal. Okay, so what are the diagonals? We have two diagonals, AC and BD. So first we'll try for AC. So in AC, so this is A, this is a C. What is A point? 3 comma 4. What is C point? 9 comma 4. Now we should consider these 2 points. Means this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. So let's apply the formula. 9 minus 3 whole square, and 4 minus 4 whole square. So here 9 minus 3 it is a 6 square, 4 minus 4 it is a 0 square, 6 square plus 0 square, 0 means it is nothing. So I have here only 6 square will be remained. Here I can cancel square and root, remaining value 6. So AC I got 6. Now BD diagonal. In BD diagonal, B and D, these two are the points. What is B point? 6 comma 7, and D is 6 comma 1. So here B becomes x1 y1 and D becomes x2 y2. Okay, so here I can write 6 minus 6 whole square and 1 minus 7 whole square. 6 minus 6, it is 0 obviously, and 1 minus 7, it is minus 6 square. So okay, here I can write 0, it is nothing, I don't want to consider that. So remaining value, here I have minus 6 square. Minus 6 square I can write 6 square. Why? Because here we have to observe one thing. We have base in minus, we have power exponent is it is even number, it is 2. When we have bases in negative, the power or exponent is even number now, the value is positive, right? If it is odd, if we have like a 3 right in the place of exponent, if we have 3 or 5 any odd numbers now, the answer will be in negative. So 2 is even, right? So it is positive. So I can write here square and root cancel, the remain value 6. So the diagonal AC is 6 and BD also 6. So now we can see the all sides and four sides and two diagonals are equal. So it is square. So now we'll check who is right. So I think Champa is telling it is a square root. So Champa is correct. Chameli is wrong. Okay. Therefore, given positions are in shape of square, so Champa is correct. That's it.